What's up? What's up? This is April Prayer, criminal defense attorney from Chicago, the justice junkie. Now, we've all heard the phrase, a man's home is his castle. And that is pretty much how the courts have always treated the home. There are really high protections, higher than if you are in a car or if you're walking down the street and you get searched. But there are 4 ways that a police officer can enter your home legally. So let's go.
Young kings and we all working. I pray all your dreams are all worth it. Everything I feel like.
1, a warrant. Obviously, if a police officer takes the time to sit down with the judge, lay out the evidence he expects to find in the house, lays out all the reasons he believes you are linked to that evidence or maybe one of your relatives is, the officer will be allowed to enter the home, search the home, and detain all persons within the home. So that means you can't push the officer out once he starts to enter the home. That means you can't run out the back door because obviously you put yourself in harm's way. It means that he has a legal right to be in that home to do that search. Number 2, exigent circumstances. So you like, that's what I said when I was in law school. What in the world is an exigent circumstance? Basically, it means that there's an emergency that's so imminent, a police officer wouldn't have the time to go get a warrant because in the interim, someone will be hurt, someone might be killed, or evidence would be destroyed. So maybe he's in hot pursuit of you and chases you off the street and into a structure. He doesn't then have to stop and say, oh no, I don't have a warrant, I can't enter. Or maybe someone's being held hostage in the home, or maybe the home is on fire. There are lots of different examples, but it means that it's an urgent situation, and that means that the warrant is unnecessary, gets thrown out the window, and the police officer can enter. The next one is consent by you, meaning you allowed the police officer into your home. And you're like, well, why would I do that? Well, maybe you heard knock, knock, knock at the door. You went and responded. You opened the screen door. You opened the main door. And when you did, the police officer wedged his foot in between the two and said that you invited him in. Now it's your word against the police officers when you go to court. He's going to enter the home, slide past you, and search for whatever it is he's looking for. Number 4 is very similar. Instead of you consenting, someone else in your home consented. Now, this might have been your grandmother, your mother, or it might have been a visitor. Again, this is something that you can argue about in court later, saying, hey, he doesn't even live here. He can't consent to anybody entering the home. But that's not something that would have been known to the officer, and the officer will take full advantage of pushing past that person and entering the home, knowing it'll be your word against his in court. So please spread the word, subscribe to the page, share this video, and let people know that they should not open the door for strangers, just like we were taught as kids. So unless you have personally dialed 911 and invited that officer into your home, make him get a warrant in order to legally enter your home. Peace.
Huey P. Newton, they cannot tell me the world isn't mine. Look at the way that I hustle, no wonder they cannot imagine my grind. Look at the way that I move, no wonder I cannot keep up with the time.